So first off, I know this is going to be a tease, for myself especially, but this is kind of a warm-up song to the Jimi Hendrix videos we're doing tomorrow as well. We've been kind of going through his stuff, and this is a follow-up video on the two songs we did last Saturday, which is Third Stone from the Sun and Are You Experienced. We're doing a track from that album as well, but it's kind of a shorter one, and it's, yeah, I'm excited. I think I've heard of it before, honestly. But yeah, hi guys, welcome to Leave React. So hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And we are back with the Jimi Hendrix Experience off of Are You Experienced. We're going to be listening to Purple Haze, courtesy of our patron, Scott. Thank you as always, Scott. I truly appreciate you. There's also a video coming tomorrow, courtesy of one of our alpha patrons, as the guy who's been requesting all the other ones. But I didn't want to do them all together in one video, and like I kind of wanted to do it on separate days, and this is kind of like just I don't know, a warm-up video for tomorrow, shall we say. We're gonna be doing two big ones, I think, and you know, that I literally it was one of the best experiences I've had on this channel was that Third Stone from the Sun video last week. I was utterly floored by that. I mean, like in every way possible. Like he's extraordinary. I don't use that word lately at all. That's like the one adjective I don't use is extraordinary. Jimi Hendrix is extraordinary, and it's insane. It really is. And I'm excited to check this out. Purple Haze. And I was about to say, I looked it up. It's not on the UK release. It's only on the US release. So you guys literally got songs taken off, and you had songs added, and like I feel that's crazy. Like that's wild. They left this song off the album. But let's do it. If y'all want to subscribe, please help a brother out. Click the icon, boop, right down there, and leave a like, boop, right there. I'd really appreciate it. All right, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Purple Haze. 3, 2, 1, go. Itch. That snare. I hear you, Jimmy. Mitch. Wow. Jimmy is insane. Like, that's all him. That riff is nuts. Couple simple hits right there. It's so good. Knowles is holding it down, bro. I don't want it to end. I knew I was going to be mad when it was over, but I didn't realize I'd be this disappointed. I wanted that to like go on for another 7 minutes. Oh man, it's crazy. Like I've only listened to like maybe this might be like the fifth song, I guess, by them. And then I listened to the Star Spangled Banner, one obviously too, but from Woodstock. But every song is so different, but it's still Jimmy, Like it's got this kind of like atmosphere to it. It's very thick. I don't know how to describe it. Like in the sound, like when you listen to it, the sound it literally sounds like there's a haze. That's crazy, like purple haze. There really is. Um, it's I don't know. It's not oppressive, but it's very constant. Like it's always there, and he's just like tapped into the ether, just like doing his thing, bro. Like I cannot believe how revolutionary that was back in '67 when it came out. Right? It's '67. I always have to make sure before I say shit. Yeah, May '67. Like it's like I said last week, it's like a meteor hitting the atmosphere, bro, and just striking the planet, and just like, whoa, what is this? I mean, people probably, what do I didn't know you could do that with a guitar, man. Like he just makes all this sound, like it's almost like this wall of sound approach of this guitar, and he's always doing something with it, like basically at all times he's always playing something or doing some kind of atmospheric effect with just the guitar and the amps and stuff. Like it's excellent work, man. He was a true craftsman, like he literally put in so much work with that, and it's like literally a part of him, and this is me who's just like recently discovered him, you can just tell that he's, if not the best of all time, he's like number two, if that. I'm pretty sure he's number one, but I'm not one to rank people, but at the same time, I kind of am. And so far, like I'm only a couple songs deep, and good God, I mean, and it all depends on the context of the time and such, and he coming around like this, like right before the summer of '67, I bet, was that the Summer of Love or was that '68? I can't remember. Like I said, I'm shaky on '60s history, but I'm still learning it. And Jimmy plays such a huge part in it, even though he was only there for a short amount of time, like I said, he's like a meteor, and it's just a beautiful sight to behold, and it's just gone, which is a shame, but that meteor forever will inspire a civilization, it's like seeing a comet go by, and you're like, we're like primal tribesmen, you're like, oh my goodness, it's a sign from the gods or something like that, and then it just influences the next 3 or 4 generations. And I kind of feel like that's what Hendrix was. It's like a comet passing by, and we're just the primitive savages. They're just like, whoa. But then that story is told and told again. And then it just kind of becomes this kind of mythological figure and monomyth kind of status. Eventually, they're going to be, 100 years from now, they're going to be talking about Jimi Hendrix as a legend. Like, how we talk about Beethoven and stuff like that, like that's going to be Jimi Hendrix. And even a short, simple song, well, not simple, but, for him, like a short, fun track like this, I mean, he was just shredding in that thing. And then if not, he was just kind of providing the atmosphere for Mitch and Noel to like just kind of fill the rest of the sound in, And Mitch is like, I asked last week about if he had jazz background, and you said that he did. And it totally... you can totally tell because he matches Jimmy just like note for note, and sometimes goes past him. And like someone said, he was a good foil for Jimmy because Jimmy needs someone to play off of and play against, sort of thing. And it's kind of like, with Stevie Ray Vaughan, he's got Reese on the keys, and that's the guy who keeps up with them. And I think Mitch, so is Noel in his own right, but I think Mitch is just, good God. I've heard that he doesn't get enough credit for the sound of the band, because Jimmy is like a mythological figure. Why do I keep saying feature? Jesus. But I think he's just so important to the sound as well, because when Jimmy's doing his thing, the rest of the sound is him. There's only 3 people, and then Noel is just on the lower register, and it's incredible to listen to it. I got all this to talk about from like a 2.5 minute track. And I haven't even talked about the track really yet, kind of sounds like he's talking about, doing certain things, but I read that he said it's a love song, because in that middle part he was talking, I could get like a love song vibe from it, but there's some parts, purple haze in my brain, unless he's talking about her, but I would definitely say that, Jimmy is my favorite part of this. That guitar, just the riffs that he comes up with are just insane. Like, where do you come up with that? Like, what is that, dude? What are you playing? Teach me, it's so good. And then tomorrow, we're going to be doing 2 more tracks. I don't think from this album. I could be mistaken. I think it's from the Axis Bold as Love one that we did already. I can't remember. We're doing 2 more tomorrow. That's Joel's request. So thank you, Scott, for another great pick, my friend. Thank you for inspiring so much, I don't know, commentary. Because some song, you know, I can only work with what I'm given, you know. If you give me something great, I'll give you something great back in a way, you know. But if it's not saying ordinary, but like if it's just a song and it's a great song, you know, sometimes I just don't have that much to add to it other than just like, oh, I like this, I like that. And I don't like being that kind of reactor. Y'all know that. I'm not one of those like, ooh, ah, all right, bye. Like I try my best not to be like that, even though sometimes it might be like that because it's kind of impossible to avoid with some bands, you know, because I listen to a lot of stuff. Some of it doesn't jive with me, you know, but you know, it's just how it is. This definitely does. This is literally my bread and butter. This is my favorite type of music. This is the stuff that I hear from Jimmy. It's just experimental, pushing the boundaries, and at the same time not even realizing there was a box, you know. He's just playing in a whole nother dimension, and it's absolutely fantastic. That's it though, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow for the other Hendrix videos. But I'll link the other ones up there if you want to watch Third Stone from the Sun, Are You Experienced, and then a couple other ones. I think we did Axis Bold as Love, or Bold as Love, and then one other one. That's it, though. Bye. Patreon, right there. Oh, that's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. Join the $15 tier, or up you get one free request a month. For this last month only, if you join any of the tiers, you get access to all of our block videos and full album reactions to, like, the Beatles. There's a bunch of Beatles albums on there, some King Crimson, Blind Faith's albums on there. There's all kinds of stuff. All the block stuff goes on there. I actually have to upload some new stuff on there because I have a bunch of new blocked videos now. Thanks, UMG. Bye.